I am God. I am virgin. Now, why do I say that? Why do I say that? When I was a boy, I would go shopping at a place called Virgin Megastore. I would drink Virgin Cola and yeah, things like that. Yeah. So that's the thing. Richard Branson, he is, well, he's known to, he's the, I'll have to check that. But he's usually known as the owner of Virgin, right? And obviously there's Virgin Airlines, there's Virgin, all kinds of stuff, right? Virgin Rail, all kinds of stuff. But the thing is, I'm God. And when I was a kid, I was virgin. Then I lost my virginity, right? Well, I had sex. But you see, what happened was they were doing witchcraft against me. That's the thing. They were doing witchcraft against me so that when I did have sex, they could steal shit from me. That's what they've done. So Richard Branson, huh? Oh, isn't that right? So he lives in the Virgin Islands. Yeah, he has a house there, doesn't he, in the Virgin Islands? Yeah, I think he does, doesn't he? That's right. Well, those are my fucking islands. That's right. Those are my islands. Yep. Richard Branson. What does it say here? Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson is an English business magnate who co-founded the Virgin Group in 1970 and as of 2016 controlled 5 companies remaining of once more than 400. Branson expressed his desire to become an entrepreneur at a young age. So that fucking piece of shit. I mean, this is the thing, right? Because between the years of, say, well, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, when I used to live in Brighton, I used to have an internet connection. I used to have Virgin Media broadband and television and phone. And, that's the thing. It's witchcraft. People who have that are basically trying to pretend that they're virgins. See, I'm God, and obviously people want to hide behind labels and shit like that. But the fact was, I was the virgin, and he's used a bunch of witchcraft to try to that what belongs to me. Yeah, I mean, you know the parable of the 10 virgins? Yeah, the parable of the 10 virgins. Yeah, you know that one. Yeah, the one that Jesus told. You know that one? Yeah. So the word virgin. The word's important, right? Gospel of John. You read it? The word. Who's the word? God. I'm the word. I'm associated with the word. Every word. See, I'm the one that gave word to man, right? I gave man the ability to speak, the ability to write, and all kinds of stuff. That's right. Yeah. I blessed him a long time ago. I may have come back to this world and some bitch told me how to fucking read a book again. Yeah, okay. When I was like 2 years old, 3 years old. That doesn't mean she taught me how to fucking speak. I taught her. I created everybody. So I get really bored of having explained the same concepts again and again to nobody, because no one wants to fucking listen, do they? Oh yeah, that's right. Might get one listener if I'm lucky. Anyways, probably just to have a laugh at me. Yeah. So billionaire Richard Branson. Well, that's the interesting thing, right? Because his name is Richard Charles Nicholas Branson. Yeah. I mean, obviously, brand son. Well, brand is very similar to the word brand. And brand is associated with logo. And logos. Logos means word. The word in Greek, logos. Logos. It's a thing that's connected with me, God. Yeah, that's what I'm called. I'm called the Logos. Yeah. My dad, my biological dad, the piece of shit that he was, guess what his name was? Charles. Yeah. And I went to school who's with a boy called James Richards. His dad was in a rock band, in a sort of a rock pop band called Boys Don't Cry. And he was the lead singer. And so Nick Richards, yeah, Nick is in Nicholas, Nick Richard, and James Richards was his son. I was friends with him, and I went to parties with him. You know, that's when I lost. You know, that's how I lost my virginity, basically. Well, yeah, I mean, hanging around his parties and getting to know girls. That's that's how I lost my virginity. Basically, that's how it led to it. Pretty much, in a sense, I suppose. Um, so yeah, it's a very evil brand name, Virgin. Because the thing is, being a virgin is what people were commanded to do, right? I told people, people were commanded to keep their virginity before they got married, right? You understand what I mean? If they get married, if they don't get married, well, you shouldn't be sleeping around, you shouldn't be fornicating. But the fact is, to use that as a brand name, and I mean, obviously, that word gets used for all kinds of things, right? You could be talking about fucking olive oil, right? Or rapeseed oil, right? Maybe, I don't know, do you get virgin rapeseed oil? Do you? Virgin rapeseed oil? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you do. Let's have a look. Go on, make this a fun little virgin video, shall we? Yeah. Virgin rape seed oil. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, organic kitchen virgin rape seed oil. Yeah. Or maybe it's rap seed. Is it rap music we're talking about here? No. Virgin rape seed oil. Okay. I mean, it just sounds like a bottle of lubricant, doesn't it? Really. But anyway, strange how words work, isn't it? Yeah. But this is the thing. When I was a boy, you see, there was so much. You see, everyone, the entire world was just leeching out my energy out of me. I've given so many examples, literally just one example after another, and I've made hundreds of videos and I've done thousands of posts about it. I've been talking about it for years. Yeah. So I'm virgin. I mean, I'm not a virgin in that sense, but I was the virgin. That's the thing. I was that virgin. I am virgin. Yeah. I mean, it's okay for Richard Branson to go around and say, "Hey, I'm a virgin. I'm virgin, man. Look at me. I'm virgin, man." It's like, no, he's fucking not. He's a liar. He's a witch. He's a wizard man looking for money and sex and world domination. Yeah? Power. Influence. And people want to fly in his airplanes up in the sky and, probably shagging the airplane toilet, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that how it goes? Joining the Mile High Club, all that shit. Trying to find the virgins among the clouds in heaven. Yeah. Do a bit of witchcraft. Get down to your Freemasons lodge. Yeah. Join your coven of witches. Get some sex dungeons. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Mm. Yeah, that's what a lot of rich people dream of. Sex dungeons. That's what they want. They got, think of a man who's got billions and billions and billions of dollars. I mean, think how many rich people have been involved with sex slavery. Yeah. But you'll still buy shit from them, right? You still buy shit from them. You still worship them and say they're great people. You don't know what they do in the back. You don't know what they really do. You just assume they're good people and tell you how to think. See, they're trying to get away with what belongs to me. See, all that stuff, all that bad, all that naughty stuff, really, it's what belonged to me, right? That's what was supposed to be for me, God. See, it's part of my justice and my vengeance. But, you see, there are all these sly pieces of shit, right? Floating about, pretending to be me. And that's the mistake, right? That's the real problem. It's a big problem. I am virgin.